This seems like a pretty genuine question, and so I wanted to reply with a genuine answer. And I feel like this is really a great question because ultimately, gender is just an idea. Gender doesn't exist in the same physical way that my body exists or this phone exists. It speaks to an interior felt experience. And so these terms and labels, whatever terms and labels align for us or feel resonant to us, that resonance comes from the way that they speak to an interior subjective experience. And so what makes a girl? Well, if someone feels like a girl, then they're a girl.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Now, isn't it interesting when people like the gentleman we just heard from claim that these terms and labels that have actually been around for quite a while are just a social construct and don't really mean anything. However, they cling to these terms and labels that they've made up for themselves like their lives depend on it. And if you call them anything other than the made-up terms and labels, it's like the sky is falling down. So I guess the conclusion is the terms and labels are only okay when it's terms and labels that they've made up for themselves. Get it? Good, because I don't either. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a pretty crazy clown world update for you guys today. And without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment, here we have Stephanie. Now, I'm just going to shorten this introduction up quite a bit. Stephanie, biological male, trans woman, lesbian dating app, ladies restroom. Done.
Who the do you think you are, you crazy little
All right, let's keep this party rolling with the whole terms and labels theme. Now, it is amazing to me how obsessed with terms and labels these people actually are. Now, the beginning of this one gets clipped off. She says, I had someone misgender me this morning. It gets clipped off at misgender. You'll see. Roll the film.
Gender me this morning. Pulled into his driveway and parked, hopped out of my work van, and turned back around to grab something inside the cab. I happen to have my back to his front door. Keep in mind, I'm standing there with, my hair pulled back, the sides of it shaved. I'm in a work polo, work pants, and work boots. This man opened his front door to greet me, and the very first thing that he says is, "Good morning, boss." Yes, I do understand that boss is a gender-neutral term. You might ask, how do I know he misgendered me? And I know because when I turned around to say hello back to him, his reaction was, "Oh, hi." I had to bite my tongue so hard not to turn to him and say, "Oh, so am I no longer a boss because I'm a woman?" It was nice, though. I just thought it was really funny.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
All right, so you guys remember the theme for now, terms and labels, right? Well, this next clip is perfect. It is actually badge cam footage. The police officer pulls this young lady over for what appears to be an OUI, and the interaction that follows is just insane and entertaining. Now, it's about 2 minutes long. I've sped it up to about 1.5 times speed, so it'll go by a little quicker. But listen to how she starts this off. Please remember that I told you I'm non-binary. Roll it.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest, okay? It's not something I deal with every day, so I'll have the mistake of the habit, right?
Thanks.
So I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I want you to imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is just going to go from your right foot completely straight to the back of your car.
Mm-hmm.
Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Can you picture it? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Yes.
Perfect. Hang on.
Do you want me,
I'm going to go over some instructions before you do anything, okay? I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or a turn tonight.
mental health?
Any physical injuries?
Mentally, yeah. But no.
Nothing that would prevent you from just walking and turning. I saw you exit the vehicle. You walked over here just fine. No complaints of injuries.
I know. I'm just saying
Okay.
mental PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else do you want?
Well, unfortunately, I'm just asking about
I know.
physical.
I know.
Okay?
I know you are.
So I want you to go ahead and put your left foot on that 4-inch wide line just like I'm doing. Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I
hardest.
don't feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back. I'm going to place you in a position. Right foot in front of your left, heel-to-toe touching, just like I'm doing. Right foot in front of your left. Heel-to-toe touching, just like I am.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like,
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. Arms by your side, heel-to-toe touching, just like I am.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like,
I suggest you stop whining like a little.
What a bizarre interaction. I can't even imagine what was going through that police officer's head. And the craziest part was when he asked the young lady if she had any physical injuries, and she said, nope, just mental illness. And he said, okay, but do you have any physical injuries that would stop you from doing the field sobriety test? And she said, no, just mentally ill, PTSD, anxiety, depression. The cop should have stepped back and said, okay, I get it. You're f***ing insane, but can you just do the damn test? Wow. Wow. Anyway, next up, so here we have a throwback clip from none other than Rosie O'Donnell. Good old monkeypox Rosie.
He's got lip fungus ain't identified yet.
So we're going to see a couple of clips from Rosie here. This first one is a throwback to election eve of 2022, so I guess what, the primary elections. Then we're going to see a clip where Rosie completely contradicts what she says in this clip, and it is just a perfect example of how these liberals and progressives and Democrats have absolutely no self-awareness, as we see time and time again. Roll it.
So tomorrow is the election. Half the country's going to be thrilled and half are going to be devastated. I believe there's more of us than them. And who do I classify them? People who want to take away other humans' rights. People who think it's their job to determine what women do with their bodies. I don't believe that America's going to vote for that crap. I don't. And tomorrow could be a very tough day for me, but I gotta believe tonight. And I do, and I hope all you guys do too. It's okay to be nervous. We were all traumatized. We have PTSD from that orange blob moron and all the damage that he did. Everyone is terrified. Onward, America. Onward. Okay? We can right the wrongs. We can get America back on track.
What the hell did you just say?
I believe there's more of us than them. And who do I classify them? People who want to take away other humans' rights.
A few moments later.
Ban assault weapons now. It's the only sentence that we should say back to people who say they have a right to weapons of war. Sorry. Sorry. Ban assault weapons now. All of them. Ones in circulation, new ones. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, we're done with assault weapons in America. That's what it has to be.
I have only one thing to say. Go f*** yourself.
So there you have it. According to Rosie, not all rights are equal, and she has absolutely no problem calling for my Second Amendment rights to be stripped away from me. Very interesting. Anyway, real quick, guys, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, enough. Let's get this guy off the screen. Wow. Oof.
What the f*** is wrong with you?
All right, so these next two clips are going to be a direct consequence of the body positivity movement, also known as the fat acceptance movement. Now, the second clip we're going to see in just 1 minute Shows you just how destructive that whole movement is, but we'll get to that in a second. Roll the film.
If promoting obesity is what it takes to make other fat people feel hot, obviously I'm gonna do that. So yes, I am promoting obesity. Stay mad. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
All right, so you guys saw that, you heard that. That young lady literally said she is promoting obesity. How did we get here? Anyway, this next one is very sad. I genuinely feel bad for this woman. However, I don't understand why she is recording herself eating like this, then uploading it onto the interwebs and putting it out there for the world to see. When, I mean, she could just try to tighten up, eat healthy, exercise. I guess that wouldn't get as many clicks, would it? Roll it.
Let's see. And I am forever out of breath. It's just my natural state of being, regardless of what I do. I sat here for like 5 minutes before I turned the camera on, and I'm still out of breath. Oh, and I got a Coke. A couple of Cokes with the dinners. All right, where to begin? Let's see.
I can't stop eating.
So you see, as sad as that is, she seems to be embracing the fact that she is absolutely huge, and she's probably not going to change because she enjoys the validation she gets from people watching her shovel all that food down her throat. It's a vicious cycle of the body positivity movement, also known as the fat acceptance movement. All right, I don't want to get you too down. I don't want to get you too depressed with that last video, as sad as it was. So we're going to end it on a positive note here. And for any of you, and I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that have been to Pizza Hut in the past, I'm not talking about now, I don't even know if Pizza Hut still exists, but in the past, this is a little nostalgia for you right here. So this is a good video to end it on. Hopefully it'll boost your spirits a little bit. Anyway, guys, things are clearly getting crazy out there, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Listen, when the Pizza Hut dining room used to look like this, that pizza used to hit. You could not mess with Pizza Hut. Everybody else was second place. Back then, nobody out-pizzaed the Hut. Everybody out-pizzas the Hut now, and I don't know what happened. Okay, the soda in them red cups, it was so crispy. The root beer was extra rooty. I mean, the crust was so crispy. The cheese was extra melted. The pepperonis had extra pepper and double roni. What happened, man? Like, at this time, you had this, and the Scholastic Book Fair was a great day. If you ever went to the book fair and then you get to go to Pizza Hut that day.
Wait a minute. That's the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. True international effort to pressure. True international effort to pressure.